Hello, my name is Jasmine Hernandez, and this is Organizational Communications OS 210. I have chosen to describe 3 symptoms that may have led to my conclusion that I am suffering from burnout. To self-diagnose myself with burnout, I turned to this self-test, a self-assessment called the Maslach, I think I pronounced that right, Burnout Inventory, the MBI. This is a self-assessment to say whether you think you might be at risk for burnout. To determine the risk, and the self-test uses 3 components, and that's the exhaustion, the burnout, depersonalization, and personal achievement. This is a useful tool, and its objective is to make you aware that anyone can be at risk at being a burnout, and to seek help if necessary, but is not to be used as a scientific diagnostic technique. The first section asks questions like, how often do I feel emotionally drained by my work? How often I feel like my work is breaking me down, and it stresses me too much to work in direct contact with people. And you rate these from 0, where 0 is never, to 6, where 6 is every day. The second section concentrates on depersonalization, and this section asks questions like, how often do I feel like I look at certain patients or clients impersonally as if they were objects? I feel tired when I get up in the morning and have to face another day of work, and I really don't care what happens to some of my patients or clients. The third section concentrates on personal achievements, and by asking how often do I accomplish many worthwhile things in this job. I feel full of energy throughout my work, and I feel like I have a positive influence. In the first section, a total of 18 to 29 is a moderate burnout, and anything over 30 is a high-level burnout. In the second section, a total between 6 and 10 is a moderate burnout. Anything 12 and greater is a high-level burnout. And the third section is a consequence of the first 2 sections. The burnout and depersonalization. And a high score in these 2 sections and a low score on the last section may indicate burnout. Having assessed myself with this self-test, I have identified that I have a moderate burnout, and understanding that a burnout, it doesn't just go away. First, you have to acknowledge that you have the burnout, and just know that the recovery from burnout, it's not a quick recovery, it's a slow process. So there are 2 main strategies that I thought that I want to focus on, and that is take a good vacation. And because your body has been emotionally exhausted, it needs a break. And you have to remove yourself from that environment and enjoy time with your family, enjoy time away from work, and don't bring your work on vacation with you. You want to focus on getting your energy back, sleep in, exercise, get your body back in that movement, plan fun activities, and just most importantly, do not think about work. The second strategy is to say no, politely, but say no. Very often I find myself taking on a lot more work than I should, because I'm a people pleaser. And I think that a lot of us are, and you want to do a good job and you want people to count on you, but sometimes people count on you too much. And when you can't say no, you're burning yourself out, and it's okay to say no, especially when you're recovering from burnout. You want to say no, and then learn how to say no politely in the future so that you don't fall back into to burning out again. And so you can't effectively recover from burnout if you're still taking on too much. And I think this is a great strategy just to kind of keep in the back of your pocket, because we are not meant to be superhumans, and we can only take on so much, and our bodies will let us know when we're at the breaking point. We just have to listen to it. So those are my strategies. I hope if any of you are experiencing burnout, this self-assessment test is really great. We were very fortunate. I work in the medical field to have psychologists on site who just kind of teach us a little bit about what's going on. And this was introduced to us about a month or 2 ago. And it's a great self-assessment. You can literally find it on Google. It's for many different fields, and it's just like a test to have so that way you can identify, because I think one of the bigger things is to first identify that you are suffering from burnout, and until you know the why, you can't effectively find that recovery process. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to watching your videos as well.